Okay, so I'll do a little video to show you around Westfield. This is a 1989 Westfield. It's pretty standard. I don't think it's been changed much. This is my mate Robs Westfield. He's selling it. The pressures of middle-aged family life. The sports car's got to go. So it's got a 1600 Crossfield engine. We'll have a look in it in a minute. It's got the tonneau cover on. Let's have a look underneath. So it's got a live back axle under there. It's got a tubular space frame chassis. Apparently it's got a limited slip diff in it, but it all seems fairly straight. Underneath you've got this panhard rod, I think they call it, on the suspension. Right, let's have a look. There are some cracks and scratches in the bodywork that you may or may not be able to see. Some of the bits where you get in the car are a bit scruffy and that, but all the instruments seem original. Carpets, it's got harness seat belts on one side and a standard seat belt on the other. There's a slight difference in paint colour here. It's got the K&N's twin 40 Webers on there. Right, but let's pass the camera to Tom and I'll see if I can elegantly get in it. That is the one thing to say. Is there an elegant way to get in these, Tom?
With style.
With style. And retain my modesty. Right, here we go. Whoa.
Ray-Bans and Gucci's.
Yeah, you don't want to be buying one of these if you're too large. Right then. Okay. Oh, horn works. Right, so we've got a proper steering lock under here. And we've got a proper ignition lock and everything. So let's have a look. Stand clear. We haven't had this running. We just moved it. We pushed it out. That's the first time it started, don't it? So there we go. He runs the idles all right. He started well enough. Smoking, Tom. Right, let's have a look under the engine. Yeah, we make sure I've got it in neutral. Jump the handbrake on. Okay. I think we need to lift it off from that side, Tom. It's tight on that side where it goes around that air filter. Have a little tour around. So yeah, it's a 1600cc crossflow engine. We've got the Webers, the K&N filters. It's got the illumination ignition module fitted. It's got some breathers on the top hose. It's got a new radiator fitted at the front there, which is out of an Alfa Romeo apparently. You've got the adjustable cooling temperature on the Kenlo fan. But this all looks pretty straight and original for the period. There's a breather being put in there to breathe the heater, I see, because that's the highest point. I'm not really into these, ever such a lot, but we know a little bit. You've got your 4-branch exhaust manifold that comes out. That looks like a little bit of an ad hoc oil catcher there. But everything seems fine, he runs fine, he sounds fine. What else can we have a look at? Yeah, the exhaust comes out here, goes along. Yeah, he runs with no problems. There's some scratches and that where you get the debris up off the front wheels that hit into this. Some of this scratch, some of this here is actually just polished. And the interior is fairly clean and original. It's got the Westfield seats. The seats aren't ripped, they need a bit of a clean and a polish. Again, the carpets, they just really need a clean. So there we go, everything seems to be running fine there. I'm trying any other bodywork stuff to make note. The spare wheels, brand new. There's a couple of scuffs and scrapes on the wheels. There's one here. I think there's a couple on the front, one on the rear. Some scuffs and bits and pieces. It's got a full MOT on it. All the lights work, everything works. I mean, it's a car to enjoy, not be too precious about, and have some fun in. I'd buy it myself, but we got too many cars at the moment. So there you go. That's a Westfield SE. Apparently it's a narrow body. Apparently that's different. But there you go. I love it. I love this car, to be honest. I should buy it, but there we go.